Feeding 7.8 billion mouths around the world is no easy task. We rely on a massive infrastructure of farmers operating 13 billion hectares of farmland globally. Chemical fertilizers is a major farming input. Farmers feed crops 170 million tons of chemical nitrogen to grow their produce more efficiently and economically. Unfortunately, nitrogen fertilizer production sucks. It is an energy-intensive process, costing over $130 billion per year in fossil fuels. It emits 147 million tons of CO2 every year. Sad to say, agriculture is one of the worst carbon-emitting industries in the world. In the pursuit of feeding ourselves, we are also killing our planet hand in hand. But do we really have to pick between our stomachs or our home? There is hope. Modern day science has now become advanced enough to change this balance and our destiny. Biomanufacturing is the key to this future. The world already biomanufactures biofuels, medicine and vaccines, clothing and polymers, and I am proud to tell you today that we will also biomanufacture fertilizer. We produce nitrogen in a much better way. 78% of our atmosphere is made of nitrogen, but plants cannot directly absorb this. After 7 years of high institution research, bioponics has synthesized a bacteria that can absorb this nitrogen into its cells and then release it into a form of nitrogen that plants can absorb. Even better, our bacteria is powered by photosynthesis, meaning we release clean, breathable oxygen as a byproduct. We are cheaper, greener, and our produce tastes better. Compare these two photos and you will see that biomanufacturing is indeed the better and cleaner future. Not only are we reducing CO2 emissions, we are sequestering carbon from the atmosphere, making us eligible for carbon credits. Our photobioreactor facilities are modular and can be installed on site inside of commercial farms. Bioponics facilities are also 65% cheaper to build. Our biofertilizer works. Through extensive testing at our lab and greenhouse facilities, we can consistently show that our product works very well for rice and hydroponic compatible crops. Our fertilizer enhances growth during the seedling stage, which carries on throughout the rest of the crop cycle. Through a natural feedback inhibition loop, the optimized bacteria prevents itself from releasing additional nitrogen once it detects an abundance of it in its surroundings. Farmers no longer have to worry about over-fertilization and nitrate poisoning again. Our fertilizer promotes growth especially well in the roots as well as chlorophyll content by up to 30% in uplift. Plants simply grow stronger and greener using our products. We are the perfect team to make this happen. Dr. Akhilesh Charesha is the CTO of Bioponics. He is an expert molecular biologist with 17 years of experience and is currently a senior research professor at the Samsung Institute in South Korea. He has published 22 research papers in world-renowned journals. Just go ahead and Google him. And most importantly, we have a working prototype in our hands today. Hi, I'm Hubert, CEO of Bioponics. I have been a serial entrepreneur as well as the head of division for multiple capital market firms. I have 15 years of business building know-how. Climate change is happening faster than anticipated, and we need to take action now. There is no one else coming to save us but ourselves. Most importantly, we are a small handful of people in the world that is capable of doing this, and therefore we will take action. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks, Hubert. Unfortunately, we do not have him with us today, so we're just going to move on to our final pitch.